Guys and gals, welcome to this episode of Test Night. This is the Outdoor Gear Review. My name is Luke. Thank you very much for tuning in. What I have here is the Stansport Scout Tent. This is another Test Night episode with another Stansport tent. The question is this one waterproof? In the previous Test Night episode, we took a look at the Stansport Appalachian Dome Tent, and that was the worst performing tent I have ever seen. Because that tent was such a piece of crap, and for the fact that Stansports offers that to customers, tells people that they can go camping in that thing, I am going to go through every single one of their tents to find out if they are waterproof or not. I want to know which products are good, which are bad, what products are scam, and what products are not. So in this episode, we are doing a full waterproof test of the Stansport Scout Tent. Wow. Folks, this is like unfolding a plastic bag. I thought the Appalachian Dome Tent felt cheap. This is by far even worse. This is the new winner for the cheapest tent I've ever seen. So here are the poles, and as you can see, they are not connected. That's interesting. You can see here how the pole ends have these clips. And that is what somewhat holds these together. You have a rubber end on the ground, and you have a straight piece for the top of the tent. When it comes to these guidelines, folks, these are super cheap. They've been cut. The material itself has been cut, but not singed. So the material is actually coming apart. With these adjusters here, you can't even use them the right way because they simply pull out. They are absolutely worthless. The guidelines are problem number one. Problem number two are the guy off points. As you can see here, they're simply too high on the tent body. And because this point is so high up on the tent body, it doesn't pull the wall out as it should. It pulls the top part, but not the main part of the wall. Oh, wow. Problem number three is that this tent is not seam sealed. I wonder if anyone at Stansports has ever used one of their own products, because this is absolutely ridiculous. You can actually see the stitch holes here in this corner. You can see the light coming through. Naturally, that is going to leak. Problem number four is that this tent is small. I mean, really small. I can barely get in it or out of it. I want to be very clear about this, folks. I'm not here to pick on Stansports, but I am here to keep them accountable. This is not okay. The Appalachian Dome Tent is not okay. These companies who are selling very inexpensive, cheap pieces of crap, telling people that they are backpack worthy, it's not all right. It is companies like this who are going out and they're preying upon people who simply do not know any better. They read on the box that it's waterproof. It's a 3-season tent. They buy it. They take this out into the backcountry and they get hurt. It's not okay. There's a potential there. There's a real danger for someone to get hurt, and I do not want to see that happen. That's why I do these tests. The Outdoor Gear Review is agenda free. I'm sharing my thoughts, my feelings about these products, and that's it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I will tell you all how it really is. On the box here, the Stansport Scout Backpack Tent. The Scout Backpack Tent by Stansports offers the nostalgic look and proven design of the A-frame, but updated with modern features. What modern features, I wonder? Compact and lightweight, it's no wonder this classic design is a favorite year after year. BS. A tent that has no seam sealing done, that has holes all over it. That's designed for backpackers. As far as the weather goes, rain is on the way and it will be here tonight. Later on tonight, I will come back to the tent, we will check on it together, and we will see how well it is performing. The forecast states that this is a moderate rain event, around a 1/4 inch of rain. So that should be a good test for the Scout tent. Based upon what I see here, I know for a fact it will leak. The question becomes, how badly? Go ahead and cast your predictions in the comment box down below. I cannot wait to read them. Let's see how awful this tent is. If you all remember, the Appalachian Dome Tent became a swimming pool, and I expect the same thing with this tent here. This is a very poorly made tent. It's poorly designed. The modern features are not very good. The quality is not very good. Those are my opinions, folks, but ultimately it is the performance of this tent that will speak louder than words. So let it rain, let it rain. Let's see how well this tent performs. Well, folks, rain has finally arrived. Much later than originally forecasted, but nonetheless, it is here. So this tent has been out in the rain for the last couple of hours. All in all, this has been a very minor rain event, not very heavy. I would say more like 1/10 of an inch of rain. It's not really coming down that heavy, but it's pretty soggy out here. It is. So here is the Stansport tent. Has it been leaking? I don't know. There is only one way to find out. I can see already that it has been leaking. Oh yeah. Folks, there's water all over this thing. The leaking inside of this tent is substantial. Water is simply pouring off the walls right here. There's pooling all over the ground. There is water absolutely everywhere. And again, folks, I'm not surprised. Not at all. All right. Getting in and out of that is a chore. That's not easy. This is not a heavy rain event, not by any means. In fact, I have a rain jacket on, but no rain pants. Hopefully you can see there, they're damp in places, but not wet. I mean, that's how light this rain event is, and that tent has leaked that bad. Imagine if it was a thunderstorm or a moderate rain. What I worry about here is someone buying this tent. They take this thing out into the middle of nowhere because the company claims it's waterproof, that it's a backpacker tent. They get soaked, hypothermia. I don't want to see that happen, and that is why I'm doing this episode. That right there is the Stansports Scout tent. In my opinion, having products like this out on the market, it's not okay. Making the claims that the company makes, it's not okay. I plan to go through every single one of their tents before moving on to other companies. My plan is to call out every single one of them. That is ridiculous. It really is. This tent, just like the Appalachian Dome Tent, is nothing more than a toy. It's a playhouse for kids. You set this up in the backyard, you let your kids play in it. That is it. Do not go out, do not buy this, do not support Stansports. This is wrong. Plain and simple, this is wrong. Now folks, it is your time to sound off. Make sure to do so in the comment section down below. What do you all think about the Scout tent? Have any of you purchased this tent? And if so, share your thoughts, share your experiences. I expected quite a bit more from this tent, to be honest. This cost right around 50 bucks, I believe. And that was a waste. This thing is a piece of crap, plain and simple. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you have found this video to be helpful or entertaining. What a piece of crap, everyone. It's almost funny. Almost. Support the channel on YouTube and Patreon if you want to. Until next time, everyone, take care, strength and honor. Let me know which tent I should test out next. Bye, everybody.